Alright folks, I gotta talk about something that's been bothering me a little bit here lately. And if you've been watching the news, it's probably been bothering you too. As of late September, there are 167 recalls, market withdrawals, and or safety alerts, according to the FDA's website, on food and beverages. That's so far this year. That's not counting medical devices, pharmaceutical drugs, or dietary supplements. That's just food and beverages. 167 recalls on things that are sold to us in the grocery store to eat and drink. Obviously, I can't cover all of them in this video, but there's a few that stands out to me, and one that really, if it don't light your fire, your wood's wet. And that one is lead contamination in baby food pouches. Did you hear me? Lead in baby and toddler food pouches. It's bad enough that we're getting sold shrimp that's contaminated with radiation, and breakfast cereal that's got chunks of plastic floating in it, and organic cheddar and Gouda cheese that's contaminated with Listeria. But the lead in the baby food really crosses the line. Now, I am an electromechanician by trade. That's a big, long, fancy word for pretty much an industrial maintenance technician. I work on electrical stuff, I work on mechanical stuff, and I work on pneumatic systems to make production equipment run. I set it up and I keep it running. Anyway, in my job, we come in contact with lead solder paste, and we have to go to extreme measures to keep the lead stuff away from the lead-free stuff and away from us. If we have to take such serious precautions over lead in a facility that makes circuit boards and fuse boxes for the automotive industry, how did the lead even end up on the property where baby food is being manufactured? If I'm overreacting, somebody let me know. But, in my opinion, this is pitiful. The companies, they just let it happen and then, oops, recall, and then try to collect all their contaminated stuff and hope you don't hold it against them. Now, the Listeria in the organic cheese, I'll have to be fair to the cheese makers. Listeria is pretty much everywhere. It's in the dirt, it's in the water, it's in chicken litter, it's on chicken's eggs, it's everywhere on the farm. And it's one of the few bacteria that can survive being refrigerated and being frozen. It can actually spread in the refrigerator. The only way to really kill it is to starve it or cook it. But you don't have to be a germaphobe. All you have to do is not drink pond water, not eat raw meat or raw vegetables, and cook your food all the way. I'm not one to complain or whine too much, but right now I'm going to. If you ask the state, they would say that my little farm, my little property here, is unsanitary and unfit for food production. I don't have stainless steel sinks. I don't have a fire extinguisher right by the door. I don't have government approved cleaners, and I don't have their little permits. But something I also don't have is lead contaminated food. I don't have radiation in my chicken's meat. I have yet to find a piece of plastic in anything that I have processed right here on my place. According to the state, my meat house over there is unsanitary and I can't make food to sell to anybody else from there. However, the people that do get the go-ahead from the man to produce and to sell their stuff, they're constantly putting out junk 167 times this year, and we still have 3 months to go. Here's the deal. I've scalded, scraped, and processed a lot of pigs right here in front of this shop. I've scalded and plucked a lot of chickens right here. Several deer a year hang from this right here. Now, we've processed 3 cows by ourselves, start to finish, right here on this property. I cure, smoke, and slice my own bacon right here on this property. I cut pork and beef ribs on this bandsaw. Yeah, I know it's made for wood, but I disinfect it and clean it before I start using it, and I use a fresh blade, and it cuts through bone just like it does wood. We do everything right here on this property, and I've yet to expose myself to lead, radiation, or chunks of plastic. Here's my whole point. Living this kind of lifestyle like me and a lot of you do, it's not just about having some chickens and some garden vegetables every now and then. It's about having the freedom to choose what you eat. Because what they're giving us, it's got a lot of problems. But living like this, with all this, you know what's in your food because you put it there. When you grow it yourself, process it yourself, put it up yourself, you don't need to worry about a recall or anything else. And you don't need any special tools. The good Lord gave you everything you need. That's your eyes, your nose, and your tongue. Those are three very powerful tools of discernment. If it looks right, and it smells right, and it tastes right, it's right. Modern homesteading gives you control. It gives you peace of mind, and yes, it gives you a lifestyle that's fulfilling. But more importantly, it gives you food freedom. And in today's world, that might be the most valuable thing that we can have. Or one of them, anyway. That's all I got for today. God bless. Thanks for watching. And don't eat shrimp that glows in the dark.